Well, hello there, and today is a very special video, and we'll be previewing the Falco Blitz for this season's GeoFrauds. And if you're wondering what the Falco Blitz is, it is the most elite competition every season for the GeoFrauds that involves the top 8 players that have re-signed up from Season 8. Or Season 7, sorry, because I think that's a mistake. So Season 7's top 8 players that have re-signed up, and we'll go through the participants shortly. The difference between this cup compared to, let's say, the Eagle Eye Cup is we have shorter rounds, so it's 20 seconds per round, and we start off with a group stage. So the group stage involves putting two groups, well, not putting in two groups, there will be two groups, and the draw has been done, and pretty much I will show you the results of the draw and who is in which group, as well as the participants, of course. And how it will work is they will select a home map that they would want to play on when they are at home, and each person plays the any other people in the group twice, so they have a home and away game, and this will happen for 6 weeks. And then once the 6 weeks are over and we have confirmed the final four, then the knockout stage will happen, which will be the same format as the Eagle Eye Cup, where it is NMPZ 30-second timer, but I might change that to 20-second timer because we are doing 20-second timer for the group stage, so we might as well do it for the knockout stages as well. And that will be a best of 5, 3000 health, no multis. It will be very intense, and it will be a home, away, and if it is 2-all, it will be a neutral map. And based on the results of Group A, so let's say first place in Group A, they will play second place in Group B, and second place in Group B will play first place in Group A. And if you want to predict, link is in the description. You're more than welcome to predict who you think will get through the groups and who you think will get to the final and also win. And yeah, it's going to be fun. And the group stage games will be via challenge links, and the semi-final and final of the knockout stages will be a 1v1 duel-based format. And we might as well jump into the participants. So the very first participant who signed up and finished the highest in the GeoFrauds last season and is currently predicted the favourite to win the GeoFrauds this season is Trichter. And yeah, he's an incredible player. He took part in the World Cup qualifiers, didn't quite make it, but is an incredible player, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does this season. The second participant is Eamonn, and he's another incredible player, and he did very well last season. He didn't do as well as Trichter, but he was still right up there, and he's definitely going to be probably the main person who can put the pressure on Trichter this season. But there are plenty of other participants in the Falco Blitz that can definitely give Eamonn a game. That was a weird bug. Anyways, we got Wolftrekker. I'll check I'm recording. I think I am. Good. So Wolftrekker, no introduction. He will be taking part in the GeoGuessr World Cup, and yeah, it's really exciting to have a fellow UK member in the community take part, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. He's definitely been grinding, and I'm very interested to see how he does in this style of format. And yeah, I expect some great performances by Wolf, and it'll be very interesting to see how he does on his Falco Blitz season debut. The fourth participant is DJ. He needs no introduction, a top player. May not be as grinding as much as like a Trichter, Eamonn, or Wolf, but he's still a really good player and can, in my opinion, beat anyone on his good day. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does. And yeah, another top player in the Falco Blitz. Okay, so now we are starting to move on to the final four, and the following four weren't in the top eight, I don't think. Feel free to correct me, lads, if I'm wrong. But pretty much there was four participants I'm aware that didn't sign up again this season, so therefore four other participants, so the next four in the standings, have taken that role, and all of them accepted, which is really nice to see. And Blue is one of them, another UK fellow GeoGuessr Pro and another top player, and he should definitely not be underestimated. Another great addition to the Falco Blitz, and his first season in the Falco Blitz. And then we have Brad as well, who is also a very top player. He's not been as active as other participants, but look at that game record, 7,000 games, and he's been a regular participant at GeoFrauds, and it's amazing to have him back this season as well. So shout out Brad, fellow Canadian, and yeah, I'm very excited to see how he performs this season as a whole. And then we have Noah, who signed up for his first time last season, same as Wolf, and he performed very well. Very strong player, and he does know a lot of region guessable clues that especially I don't know, and he might be the dark horse. He might be the dark horse this season and perform really well. So, although he is the sixth lowest rank in the Falco Blitz in terms of how people finished last season, I don't think that will show based off how he will perform this season. I think he'll be right up there with the best this season, but you never know. There are so many quality players that are taking part, and of course, myself. I wasn't originally going to take part in this, but because of low numbers and I'm on the list, I'll be taking part in the Falco Blitz this season. And yep, I have reached 1,000 games, which is very nice, and I know that I need to improve a lot as a player. I would not put myself as a strong candidate to win this, but I feel like if I get through the group stage, I feel like I've got a good shot to at least get to the final or perhaps win, because I've already shown in the group stage that I can do it. But let's just see. I haven't had any success in the group stages historically, but maybe this season I may have more success. And we're going to quickly show the group stage things shortly, but we'll talk about home maps. So the idea of home maps is when someone's at home, there'll be 3 seeds and they will be played on that given map. So let's say if Blue's home, it will be 3 seeds of a community world. And the person you'll be playing against will also play in the same seed on Community World. Of course, if both participants have community, like Blue and DJ, then obviously it will be both neutral for them. So there won't be a home advantage, but there also won't be an away advantage. And of course, it's going to be very interesting to see that happens. And if you're an away opponent, you won't play in your home map, of course, unless your opposition has the same home map as you. But Blue got community. Brad is still to be confirmed. Still waiting to hear back from Brad. But by tomorrow we should have an answer. And DJ will be doing community as well. Myself and Eamonn are doing arbitrary, which is pretty cool. Noah in community, so we've got 3 community options. We've got 2 arbitrary options. Then we have Trichter going with Rural World, which I'm really excited to see. Like, it's not common to see participants choose Rural World specifically. There has been history with Skewed World with me and Phineas, and I'm also really excited to see how Wolftrekker will do on Skewed World and whether how well he would do on that map and see how much of an advantage he may have against his fellow group opponents. Righty up, so let's talk about Group A. So we have Blue, Eamonn, myself, and Trichter. And to me, this is the strongest group and the group of death because Trichter and Eamonn are the highest ranks. And then myself and Blue are going to find it very difficult, I feel, to beat these 2 lads. But Blue should never be underestimated, and I know I can perform well if I don't put the pressure on me. If I put my pressure on me, I will struggle like I've done in previous seasons. But I believe myself more. I feel like I can beat Eamonn. I feel like I can beat Trichter. Probably less often than they would beat me, but I feel like that opportunity could be there. And also the rules with victory. So pretty much, if a person wins, they need to win 2-1 based off the seeds, and also to win a seed, you need to get at least 500 points more than your opponent. So if you got less than 500 points, it's a draw. So like if I got 499 more points than my opposition, it is still a draw. So that's the thing to be aware of. You need to beat the person in the seed convincingly to count it as 1-0. And obviously after the 3 seeds, if it is like a person wins, so if it's 2-0, so let's say it's me and Eamonn wins 2-0, then Eamonn will get 3 points. But let's say it's a draw, let's say it's 1-1, then me and Eamonn will share 1 point. Losers will get 0 points, as usual for the Falco Blitz. And I will be recording this, I will be making content on this, so none like last season, I will be making content throughout the whole season. And finally, Group B, we've got Brad, DJ, Noah, and Wolftrekker, and I don't know what to expect in this group. I think Noah is going to really put the pressure on DJ and Wolf. I am very interested to see how he performs. And also Brad, although he may not be as active as others, as he is still a force to be reckoned with. And I played against him in the Falco Blitz last season, I believe, and I just struggled to beat him. Like I just have a curse against Brad. Luckily, he's not in my group this time, but I'm very interested to see how all these four lads will do. I feel like any of them can show the quality and can beat each other, in enough occasions to be seen as a top player. And yeah, it's going to be very exciting. And of course, I will be making content on Falco Blitz, so expect videos to be released. So the plan is with Falco Blitz is I will release the GeoFrauds on the Mondays or Tuesdays, depending on my time and availability. And then with the Falco Blitz, I'll reduce it towards midweek or closer towards the weekend. So probably a Thursday or Friday, I will release the weekly Falco Blitz content. And of course, anyone can watch it, and it's going to be really fun to see how I perform against my fellow opponents, Eamonn, Trichter, and Blue. And it's going to be, regardless, a fun journey. Hopefully, I can get through this time, although the odds I feel like are stacked against me. And we'll also have the semi-finals and finals, which I will be aiming to stream on Twitch, so people can watch that live as a reaction. And yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to this. I hope the Falco Blitz will live up to the hype and put these really good players in a good spotlight and show how good they can be. But yep, thank you all for watching, and yeah, the next video will be my final pre-season. So my final pre-season practice video will be out on Monday, and yeah, then after that, the first week will happen. So the season starts on the 18th, but the first videos will be coming out on the 25th. So plenty to look forward to, and I really want it to make that extra effort for the Falco Blitz this season, and I hope you enjoy the GeoFrauds in general. But yep, I'll catch you all in a bit, and see you next time. Kiekos.